Hi, hello, hey, it's Dimitri, aka Spanx the Llama. Today I'll be teaching you how to make a damaged marriage repaired completely as if it were brand new. And I'm going to be teaching you this with only the few following items. Number 1, a stapler. Number 2, dental floss. Number 3, a can of peas. It's kind of weird. It sounds like canopy. Can of peas. You know what I mean. Number 4, bubble gum. And last but definitely not least, a hair dryer. So first things first, I'm going to start off with the dental floss. Now you are probably wondering, how is dental floss? What is that going to do? Like, what can that possibly do to save my damaged marriage? Well, let's say, you did something completely screwed up, you cheated or something, and their birthday or your anniversary is coming up, and you want to do something for them, but you maybe don't have the money to do so. So what you do is you take the dental floss, right? You take it out, make sure you get a good few inches. So yeah, you just take it out like that. Then you tie it around your finger, and if you have a hard time tying it yourself, call a friend up, somebody who knows how to tie, so preferably somebody who's not a year old, Now, see this? I tied it around my finger. Now, all I gotta do is make a bow with the floss. I might need a second person because I don't know if I can do it by myself. Oh, hey, I'm doing it. Alright, so if you can see, I tied a bow around my finger with floss. Now, it's their birthday. What do? They're expecting a present. You just go, I'm your present because I love you. That's it. And that's step 1 to repairing your damaged marriage. Just, they'll laugh. They'll think it's adorable. And then who knows what will happen after that. Oh, I do want to warn you that using the floss, alright, there are a couple things I should warn you about using the floss. Alright, there are a couple things I should warn you about before you use the floss. Do not tie the floss too tight around your finger, because you could easily lose your finger from lack of blood or, lack of blood. So be careful with that. And if you're not feeling the finger, that's fine. Remove the floss, tie it somewhere else, maybe somewhere less important. Alright, now that we've got done with the dental floss, let's go with a stapler. Alright, so here's a fun little tip. Staples keep things together. So if your marriage is falling apart, what better way to fix it than a stapler? So what you do is you go up, and unfortunately this stapler is not the best example because it doesn't open quite like I want it to, but you take one of those staplers that do open. They don't cost that much, a couple dollars, I guess, a few dollars, and you open it, and the metal part should be not near the bottom, so easy access to press against something. Now you go up to said significant other, you press the stapler against their chest, and you say, here, let me fix that broken heart for you, and you just staple their chest. Unfortunately, I don't have a significant other I can't practice on, but also another warning with that, I guess, would be your wife or husband, whoever, your said significant other, might bleed a little, and you should probably warn warn them that it's going to hurt maybe just a little bit. So, but really it's only sort of like a little pinch. So, you know, next would be the can of peas. Now this one's a little short and a little more straightforward than the other two. The key to the peas, the key to your marriage is in the peas. Because really, who doesn't love good peas? Peas are delicious. Just cook them. Cook them, feed them. Make sure they're not undercooked or expired, because they could possibly have bad reactions in your significant other's stomach. And that's not something you want, believe me. Alright, now, the second to last thing on the list is bubble gum. Now, here I'm using Hubba Bubba. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what brand of bubble gum. Make sure it's bubble gum though. Don't use that spearmint crap or anything. It has to be bubble gum, like the pink stuff. So, So what you do here is people love it when you share gum. They absolutely adore when they absolutely adore people who share their gum. They don't like it when people say they're out of gum. That's not good. So never be out of gum. Always have it on you. And if your wife's looking a little down or a little distant, just reach out to her, pat her on the back maybe, and say, "Do you want some bubble gum?" She'll love you for the rest of her life. Believe me. Make sure she doesn't swallow the gum though. That could result in choking. And last on our list, we have the hair dryer. Alright, so what I'm going to do is walk you through it and then show you. This is kind of a warning because really depending on what your guy or girl likes, this won't always work, but you know, you can modify it to suit your significant other's needs. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to take the hairdryer. You're going to turn it on to, whatever temperature you want. Most hairdryers have like hot, warm, and then cool. Do whatever you feel like. I personally like hot, but so then there's an on and off switch or button, whatever. Press it / switch it. So it should be, so if you switched it by now, it should be blowing hot air or cold air, whatever. It should be blowing air, and if it's not, I suggest getting a new hairdryer. Now, you turn it on, and make sure this is in front of your partner, by the way, otherwise it won't work. And this is what you do. And now you look like a model. Ta-da! Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope, you know, your marriage works out. And if this was helpful to you at all, go ahead and like and subscribe.